Hey guys, welcome to Dylan's Little Hobbies, and today we are going to be reviewing issue 5 of the brand new Darth Vader comic book that just came out. By the way, this is a review, so spoilers are coming up. But if you don't want to be spoiled, then you have to go read this book. And guess what? I know a place where you can go read it for free. I have to thank Star Wars Comics Story. They're a fantastic YouTube channel, and what they do is they take the comics and they take the panels and they turn it into a video. They make a video out of it for us to go and read. I'll leave a link to them in the description below. That's how I read it. Not only did I do that, but I did a live reaction, live read to it, which I'll also leave in the description below for you guys to go and enjoy. But definitely, if you have not seen or read this comic book yet, then please, this is going to be a spoiler review, so go down in the description below. Go watch that video. Go read this comic book. You have to, man. This was a fantastic comic book, especially if you're a Darth Vader fan. So, let me just start at the beginning. So, Darth Vader has finally got his lightsaber from that Jedi from the last issue. And he's heading... At first, I thought he was going to head to Palpatine, but turns out that Palpatine instructed the droid that he was with to actually make the ship, point the ship towards Mustafar, because Mustafar is a special planet to Darth Vader. It's where his true path to the dark side started. It's where he turned into Darth Vader. It's where he felt his greatest defeat and all his hatred and pain there. He has to go to Mustafar to make his crystal bleed. And it also has something, the whole planet, there's even this cave, it has something to do with the Sith and everything. So, yeah, Palpatine instructed the droid to point the ship to Mustafar after he got his lightsaber. And he goes to Mustafar, he goes into the cave. He sets the lightsaber down and starts working with it. He takes it apart, grabs the lightsaber crystal, and starts trying to make it bleed. Put his power, his anger, his hatred, his dark side force into the crystal. And wow, what came out of that, I did not know that this was a vision when I first read it. I thought that this was really happening, and at first I thought it was really happening, but then as the story went on, I was like, there's no way that this story could be real. No way. It was like too crazy. What happened is he tries to control the lightsaber crystal, and the crystal fights back. The crystal is somewhat alive in their own way, and using the light side of the Force, it tries to pull Darth Vader back to the light using a Force vision. So the Force, the lightsaber crystal, pushes Vader back against the wall, and Vader, I didn't know it at the time, Vader actually sees this really amazing vision. I didn't know it was a vision when I first saw it. I thought that this was really happening. So Vader actually comes to his senses in the vision, and it's now no longer Vader, it's Anakin. His eye even turns from the Sith gold that we know to the Anakin blue, and that was a very, very nice touch that I have to hand it to the guys who make this comic book. The art, the story, and the little details that they use is just great. And then what happens is Anakin is like, what have I done? I can't do this. I have to stop the Sith. So he grabs the lightsaber crystal, puts it back in the lightsaber, goes to Sidious, and turns it on in front of him. It's not bloody red, it's green. And Sidious is like, so you have made your decision. You have chosen the light side over the dark. And Vader's like, well, actually, Anakin is like, yep. He turns on the lightsaber, and he goes straight for Sidious, and they actually have a really cool battle with Sidious, of course, mocking him, and Vader, Anakin destroys the Sith. And then he goes to find Obi-Wan. He takes off his helmet, and he begs Obi-Wan for forgiveness. At first, I don't know if Obi-Wan... There's this one panel where Obi-Wan has the lightsaber, and it's on, and it seems like in the next panel it would be turned off, but I almost think that Obi-Wan would have killed him. Was Vader sort of like begging for forgiveness or begging for his death because of what he has done and his pain and everything? And then that's the end of the vision. Vader comes back. It's Vader. It's his Sith eye and everything. Vader's like, no, I will not let that vision come to pass. He grabs the lightsaber crystal. He uses all of his hatred towards Palpatine, towards himself mostly. All his pain and suffering, all the bad things that he has done, all his memories from being destroyed by Obi-Wan, turning into, Vader, from his mother dying, to Padme dying. Everything comes to this final moment. He screams out in the darkness. Lightning is just flashing all over the planet with dark power. The very next scene, I do not know what's going to happen. The very next scene, we cut over to Palpatine. Palpatine's in his office, and not Krennic, but Tarkin is, talking to him about, the plans of the Death Star and how everything's going on all right. And he's got his two bodyguards standing there, and Vader walks in. Now remember, no one knows who Vader is. No one knows what Vader is. Vader walks in, beaten, torn to shreds, and he uses the Force, and, he knocks out the two battle guards completely, just like in the vision. And I thought, oh my god, is this actually happening again? What is Vader doing here? Is this Vader or is this Anakin? I could have sworn it was Vader. And, Tarkin's like, Emperor, you gotta get out here or something. He wants to protect the Emperor, and the Emperor says, leave me. I am perfectly safe. Go. And then he goes over to, he doesn't go over, he looks over to Vader and says, my apprentice, was your mission a success? Or something similar to that. That's not word for word or anything. And Vader turns on his lightsaber and says, yes, my master. And it's crimson, bloody red. That's how Vader gets his lightsaber. Now, it's still in the lightsaber of the original Jedi. He doesn't have his own hilt for it. He's going to make his own hilt, I believe, in the very next issue. Which, by the way, the image for the very next issue, with that guy, oh, it looks just incredible. With the Inquisitor and Vader's helmet is smashed at his feet. I cannot wait to see the next issue. I cannot wait to see what happens. Unfortunately, I gotta wait a whole nother month. But nonetheless, that was a fantastic fantastic issue. I really did enjoy that. And it was very fascinating. I'm so glad that they chose to make the crystal bleed. I never liked the synthetic version that was in the original verse. Personally, that was my own personal choice. I really like the fact that they bleed, and I don't know what to tell you guys. I really did like this. It explored so much of the Sith, and I know in this comic book, I almost said novel. In this comic book, they are going to explore a lot more of the Sith. Thank you guys for watching. I loved this comic book. I loved this issue. See you guys later. I'm out. Bye.